RCEP because they claim that they are not yet ready to compete with cheaper agricultural imports. This concern, however, may be misplaced since tariffs of key agricultural products such as rice, sugar, corn, among others, will continue to be protected by their present applicable tariffs, even if the country joins RCEP. So it must be emphasized that the goals of economic integration and industry development could be pursued simultaneously. Joining RCEP does not prevent the Philippines from continuously improving its domestic support. Yan ang kailangan natin. Itulak natin yung DA for domestic support to resolve problems on productivity, anti-smuggling, among others. The underlying issues stunting the agricultural sector's growth must be addressed, should not depend on the country's participation in RCEP. Is the CEPO recommendation. So I will give a copy to. Thank you, Madam Chair. Just for the record, because they asked for it.
Yeah. Cleared with the Senate President, and this is unprecedented. Aside from assuming first I accept it, I've not accepted it, I'm still listening to you. And then second, assuming I sponsor it and assuming it is ratified. We have 16. Saan mo ma-ratify? May guidelines. Magkikreate pa tayo ng special committee that will guide DA and DTI and the other agencies, including NEDA, etc., BOC, with the NGOs and stakeholders at least every quarter para tingnan ko yung guidelines at roadmap ay napapatupad. Ay ini-implement na. So, we have the farmer and the weekend farmer. We have those who understand trade and dating chairman of foreign relations. So, that's the best you could get. And then we have other members of important committees. In the event, it is ratified. Just para lang alam nyong nandyan kami. At hindi yung ratipatas, bahala na.
Madam Chair, I was not here. I had to go up to meet up with the Executive Secretary. But I gave you the document earlier that we may amend or come out with the instructions or guidelines for the ratification of this measure. So we even said, I even mentioned to the chairperson, we can get inputs from the gentleman here on the guidelines of instruction for the implementation of this measure, particularly on the issue of agriculture. Then sabi namin, as an additional follow-up, we'll create a special committee to oversee that special instructions for the implementation of RCEP. Para matutukan talaga natin yung support and development that these agencies should be given to the farmers and to the different sectors. Possibly that is what the best we could do to help the farmers as well.
If I may suggest, Mr. President, the Senate Committee Chair of Finance must be a member of the committee and the Majority Leader. Why? So that all the guidelines and the policies, programs will be assured of funding, and so that Majority Leader, in terms of policies, it can be prioritized for legislation.
Yes.
Diba? Okay, thank you. Then the others we will see. Okay, but it's just a thought and he readily agreed. Okay, thank you.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Last nata to. Well, maybe we can skip this, but we were just saying here that even industry will be affected. No? 93% po ng tariff line sa industry, more than in agriculture, magiging zero yung tariff nila under RCEP. No? So we also have to take care of that issue sa industry.
Yeah.
Which industries will be?
Well, number one po, Your Honor, is that halos lahat po ng industry association naman and business organizations are very supportive of RCEP. That's why sa manufacturing halimbawa aspect, opportunity po kasi ito nila para at least ma-revive at ma-strengthen yung kanilang comparative advantage. Ngayon, tama na si Mr. Montemayor na sa industrial goods, marami ho ritong improvement na ginawa ang Philippines as far as the existing FTAs are concerned. Ang bilang po namin is around 1,397 tariff lines po ito. We can provide po tayo the complete list. But
By improvement.
ibig sabihin, mas binabaan mo pa yung taripa or siniro mo sa existing FTA. Yes po. Ay, hindi po. Bawat country po kasi may kanya-kanyang schedule of commitments. So hindi ho ito mutual na pag siniro ko rito, zero din sila. Hindi po. Kanya-kanya po yun. Kasi may kanya-kanya rin namang sensitivities.
So what do you mean by napabuti para sa atin? When you say napabuti para sa Pilipinas, I would assume ziniro mo yung pasok ng goods natin doon. Binaba natin dito.
Binaba natin yung taripa or tinanggal natin yung
Paano
taripa.
nakakabuti pag binababa dito? Pag binababa mo dito, pinapapasok mo sila na mas mababa ang taripa.
Yes po.
I would think pag sinabi niyong makakabuti, ang pasok sa Japan, wala na tayong taripa. Baliktad ang aking intindi.
Siguro depende sa industriya.
Depende
For
sa-
example,
oh,
Madam Chair,
Okay.
for example, steel. We have no steel manufacturing here. We're build tayo, di ba? So we need more steel. Cement, for example, petroleum, things like that.
Understood. I was thinking of agriculture. So, depende sa produkto, kung goods o agrikultura, services perhaps, I'm not sure, but ibig nyo sabihin na pabuti depende nga sa produkto. So, anong number 4? Hindi ko maintindihan. Industrial goods are at risk because tariffs on 93% will be set to zero under RCEP. Hindi ko nabasa yan.
So, ibig sabihin lang po nila dyan is that since tinanggal mo yung taripa, itong mga industrial goods, pwedeng pumasok dito na zero tariff. So, ang notion is that magko-compete siya sa mga industrial goods na locally produced dito sa Pilipinas.
I did not see. You
So-
only showed us the 33
For the
agricultural
agri
tariff
po.
lines.
For
You
the
did
agri.
not show me the industrial tariff line.
Ay, meron po kaming list dyan, but I was not able to present that
You
yesterday.
presented yesterday.
Yeah,
Give
hindi
us an
po.
example.
So,
Next.
like several examples.
If okay with you, Your Honor, I'll just ask some my colleagues to check yung schedule of commitments po natin. But industrial goods po can range from mga papers, mga ballpen and everything. So may mga tariff line. Ang total tariff lines po niyan is around 1,397 tariff lines. So yung sinasabi lang po nila is that since papasok sila dito, then basically competition ang
Natin. Itong 33 kasi agri. Itong industrial tariff lines ay 1,000 ang ninegotiate nyo. Kaya, ha?
Just to give you an idea po, ang total tariff lines natin, if I'm not mistaken, is around 11,300 plus.
That's why we cannot
Or-
discuss it in any hearing. Yung
Yung
kompleto.
napakadami nun po.
11,000,
Yun, okay.
okay.
So, dito sa almost 11,000 na tariff lines, ang agricultural tariff lines doon is around 1,918. Tapos the rest, industrial goods na po siya. Industrial goods.
Bakit 33 lang ang inyong linabas sa amin?
Kasi po, dito sa agriculture, dahil sensitive po talaga natin at of course alam namin ang concern ng agri-sector natin, ang talagang na-improve lang dito as far as tariff rates are concerned versus the existing FTAs, yung 33 lang ho talaga na tariff line sa agri.
Others?
The other sa industrial goods, ang may improvement or may in-enhance ho kami is marami po yun, 1,397.
Give me any example. Sige na, just pick anything.
Okay.
Ballpen, o sige, o anything. Ay, no.
Basta hindi
Oh,
agri
sige.
products, considered po kasi as industrial
Sige
goods.
na, example nga
So,
para maintindihan
maybe
natin.
immediately
Okay.
what I can think of is maybe baso or maybe
si-
ballpen
si-
or maybe
si-
paper.
Okay, itong
I
si
may be
ballpen-
corrected po by the expert on
Oh,
with
sige, si
tariff lines.
ballpen.
Can anyone of the panel on the right? He's pointing
Yeah.
to the left side of his.
Schneider
table.
ballpen. O yan. Schneider ballpen. Ano
Important
ang
talaga yan eh.
tariff line? Ano ang taripa ngayon sa pagpasok sa Pilipinas? Or tayo ba ay nag-export ng ballpen sa anumang bansa? So either way, at saka pag RCEP tayo, saan mapupunta yung ballpen? Ano ang taripa ng ballpen? Example.
Will the Tariff Commission be able to answer that? Si Ma'am
Any example?
Marisa?
Sir, because it's quite,
1,000 po yan eh. Isa lang ang hinihingi po namin.
I'll revert back. I'll just check.
Ma'am, siguro just to add,
Siguro po,
uh, yung processed food products
Siguro,
are industrial products.
yes po.
They are included in the tariff reduction.
Yes, po.
Processed food.
Yes po.
Processed food, industrial products. Oh, come on, Tariff Commission. You've been sitting there for 5 hours. Please be prepared. They're talking about 1,000. Just one po ang hinihingi po namin. Please be prepared.
Process
Talaga yung mas binaba, may incremental change because of a commitment, particularly to the non-ASEAN country. Kasi kung, yun nga, sa ASEAN po, like halimbawa automotive, talagang zero na yun. Anything,
Non-ASEAN, but within RCEP.
opo.
Ano?
So that
Just
would
one
be
example.
China, South Korea, Japan,
Commissioner
Australia.
Paderon po. One example, ma'am. Please, we'll wait for you until you can retrieve your notes, ma'am. We just want to understand it po. Okay.
For example po, ma'am, in yung LLDP, low density polyethylene, that's HTN 3901.10.12. In RCEP po, it's 10 to 5%. In other FTAs po, it's 15% in the ANSPATA. Yeah, that's polyethylene.
That's what you use for PE pipes, polyethylene pipes. We use that for irrigation and for water systems. So you're saying it's gonna come in cheaper.
This is low density po. Low density polyethylene.
Ano po ang
For the
pagpasok
packaging.
niyan dito ngayon? Ano
for-
po ang
for the
tariff?
packaging. Sa RCEP po, it will be 10 and 15. Pero in the other FTAs po, it's 15%.
What is it now that we have not yet ratified ours?
15.
What is it right
15.
now?
It's MFN is 15.
Lakasan po.
It's 15%.
15% po presently. If we ratify RCEP, what will it be po?
That will be 10. Meron din pong 10, meron din pong 5%. It will be 15 lang po in ANSPATA. Pero in the other FTAs po, okay.
We
In the
just want
RCEP
an
po-
example that you are confident of telling us now. Just one of the 1,000 po. Please.
Yes, ma'am.
Isang example lang.
Yung LLDP po, it will, in the RCEP po, it's 10 to 5.
What is LLDP? Okay,
It's
please
low-
speak English.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's low density polyethylene
So that is
used in,
mga plastics,
in packaging. Yes po.
packaging,
Yes.
packaging.
And then it will be 10 to 5%. In RCEP po, it will be 10 to 5% to be reduced. In other FTAs po, it's 15 in Australia, New Zealand FTA.
Please explain. Ngayon na hindi po natin naratipika ang RCEP, yung pag-import po ng plastic na yan ay ano po ang tariff? 10 or 5. Kasama mo 10 to 5. Ano ibig sabihin? Isa lang po. Ano
10
ngayon?
Sorry, ma'am. The MFN po of that polyethylene under HTN 3901.10.12 is actually 10. In the
O teka, isa lang po. So right now, it's 10%.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if we ratify RCEP, what will it be?
It will be 10 to 5% po, bababa.
Magiging 5.
Okay.
O ganun lang po ang sagot. Ito pong produktong ito, plastic. Ngayon pong hindi pa naratipika, 10% ang tariff. Kung maratify po natin, ay magiging 5%.
10 rate po. Yes,
Tama
ma'am.
po. Ganun lang po. Simple lang naman eh. Nasa inyo po yung facts kasi nag-practice po tayo. Eh kung kayo po ang tutulong sa akin, backstop ba tayo? Backstop? Ano tayo? Backstop. Eh, papaano kung ganyan kabagal, eh, magtanong, hindi po pwede. Kailangan po, dahil trabaho niyo yan eh. Oh, another example. So, pero that's plastic. So, ayoko mag-import ng plastic.